lot of news today. We had ECB, we had PPI. What a difference a week makes, Mike. I mean, from where we were Friday at the close to what's happened in the market in the last four trading days is amazing to me, especially the beach ball effect that we had in the S&Ps on that swing yesterday from 5,400. We're down 40 handles and then came back like that. Plus, Nasdaq's been leading the way. Nasdaq wasn't as weak as S&Ps on sell-offs, I noticed this week. So anyway, Belong the World is the board that we have here. Metals, equities, oil has even put in a nice little low. And just one other thing I want to talk about is we talked about nat gas last week when it was one of the only green um, instruments on the board when we were having that bloodbath. It was this day.
Yeah.
And I saw CNBC the other day, and Katie Stockton had a segment on what do you think? Natural gas. So,
Really? I
yeah,
like her.
yeah. So Katie Stockton was building the case for um, a big move in natural gas. So I'm sure that the natural gas stocks have had a pretty good week or so
What you want
with
to see
what's up.
now, coach, I apologize. And I'm going to beat you to it. You want to see, if you come in and see some people buying if in the market pulls back, whatever, even if it doesn't, you want to see some UNG, even Boyle sweepers come in.
Okay,
I got my eye on that. Listen, like we
has it
discussed off
happened?
camera, I'm not in the trade either. Great call.
Yeah, is
You
it?
never have enough, but now
Yeah,
it's not over. It's where it's going. So
yeah.
we're going to
So
look
are
this
you
week.
getting those sweepers?
No, but I'll let you know.
Okay. Anyway, because this 220 level's pretty important. It looks like we could break out and head towards 260 at least. And then the other traditional call that was made was wheat. So we've gotten to the 200-day. Pretty nice rally. I still think you have to buy breaks, even if we pull back here. I think wheat is, nice looking chart. I think the grains are sleepers. Everyone is, it's not a contrarian call to be long gold, but there's your breakout. It's moved sideways for 2, 3 weeks. Here's the breakout. Uh, Talked about silver at 29. You sent me a text, and yesterday you had the vibe about this today, Mike, and you said, what do you think? And I said, well, I think silver's is the better long between gold, silver, and you went with ACQ.
The coach, oh, look at this thing. I go with no AGQ.
AGQ, that's
A
right.
triple being hypocritical, triple ETF, but I liked
Yeah.
it. I was prepared. I had my levels. I was prepared. I know what I was in for. It's not like if I was buying, listen, if I really like the trade, it's why I called you like after hours.
Yeah.
I probably would have bought a basket or started some things, but that was just to get in the trade. You never have enough. I don't know if it's over. I'll analyze it a little after, to be honest with you.
Yeah. It looks pretty good. So the only shift that may be ready for a corrective period is TLT looks a little heavy up here, Mike.
It does.
We're diverging up here. It's ironic because we're going to have the Fed cut next week. It's like the market led and maybe setting up buy the rumor, sell the fact. And today's number wasn't exactly real benign. So that's the only thing that changed. In fact, the only weak group I could really find, or at least not a group sector skyrocketing, is what we talked about earlier in the week. It bounced back with the market, but XLF still has a heavy look to me.
Coach, I mean, okay. And that's what you do best is you disseminate macro environment with macro major stocks. For example, top fins. You're a Mag 7 trader. You're not going to come out and say Weight Watchers is a buy here. I get that. That's a great acumen. With that being said, It's not necessarily, I just want to point out that there may be some new leaders here. It doesn't necessarily mean
Yeah,
so goes the Apple, so goes the market, so goes JP Morgan, so goes the market. You
true.
might look back at 6 months from now, and that's why we're still here, and we'll be here for maybe this is more of a macro sign. I get it. The VIX is even, going back and forth, the VXX between the 200-day up and down. I understand that. Thank God with me, with stocks like Children's Place or Woof, that moves, you know, 40%. If you go with I thank God I figured it out. I always knew how to
Yeah,
trade in a personal story, but figured out how to trade and make money a little later on in the career. I get it.
yeah.
I understand what's going on, CCJ. I understand Avago hit a 200 moving. We pointed, they
Look
hit
at
the
that.
200.
Yeah, right.
All right. Nvidia's taking calls off the
New
board.
highs.
Do I care? Like I said, uh, uh, Mickey was in this PCT, pure play, huge volume range price action. I really don't have to worry about that now. Am I ignorant and not knowing what's going on? The greater thing, I could probably debate with the best of them what's going on a macro level as well. Probably after watching your videos at 8:30 in the morning or 9 o'clock. I apologize, but until that, that's it.
Okay. So
Newmont.
melt up time looks like continue. This was a big week. I think yesterday was a pretty key day. And I don't know how high we're going. I mean, 6,100 still what people were looking for, maybe into October, but don't ever take out 5,400 again because the way it held it yesterday,
Beautiful. Yep.
okay?
That's the
So
level.
that's really an important level, and it's visual here. This 5,400. This is where we closed Friday, and they were able to generate a pretty nice pullback. Because when I was doing the interview with Shri, we were
Hold
down
on a
40
second.
handles,
May I?
40 handles, and then when I got off, we were down I don't know 18 handles. I go, they're turning it, and 5,500 was, where I called the breakdown last week looking for 350, didn't get to 350. But yeah, this looks pretty good, pretty strong. So, and now the dollar also is rolling over. It's trying to roll over. I didn't add because I still thought there was a shot that would get up to 102.50, and I'm still sitting. I'm not going to short it here. I think there could be a surprise next week, and I am bearish a dollar. This is not a bullish formation. It's just a matter of is it going to take out the guys that have their stops here? It didn't do it. It doesn't have to, but I think it will. So, I'm looking to get the edge on an entry on the short side of the dollar, which means that, I might miss having sold this rally, but, I was selling rallies at 106, 104. So, long-term bearish a dollar. This is just tactical looking for add-ons. I bought a low Aussie just in case. We talked about it Tuesday because it's a commodity currency. It's sure not performing. It's acting okay. Put in this reversal day. So I have something new on anti-dollar this week, you know.
Yeah,
So,
no, I got you.
all right. Anyway, I'm going to
It's an
turn it over to
anti-dollar
you.
campaign.
Yeah, anti-dollar, bear market in the dollar. I don't care who wins the presidency. Uh, I think it's baked in the cake, and I think that Powell has folded on fighting inflation. And if you don't believe me, just look at this chart. I'm not the only one that believes he's folded on fighting inflation. No, I'm not the only one who believes he's folded in inflation. The gold buyers knew he was not Paul Volcker. All right.
Incredible.
Um, yeah, yeah. So the central
Look at
banks knew.
Newmont, coach. Newmont. Oh
Yeah,
my God.
Newmont in one
They
day.
never have enough
In one day.
calls. How I'll
Yeah.
go to I
Look
don't
at
know,
that.
man. We'll go to
Look.
my
Yeah. I mean, consolidation and now, blast off. Same with all of them. And here's a sleeper one that didn't participate in the last run, B2 Gold. Um,
cool
it,
symbol. Sounds like it looks
BTG.
like it feels like a bio, BTG. Sounds like a bio.
Yeah.
That's good though.
And here's SILJ. And, you know, the silver stocks are having huge days. Here's AG. You know, AG went all the way back to the lows on it. They bought a mine. That's why they killed it. I forgot who they took over.
No, AU bought somebody.
No, I thought it was AG.
No, AU
AG.
bought somebody. Maybe
They
they did
bought
as well.
yeah, I think they did. They bought a silver mine. So look at that in a week. Here's where we closed last week. Okay.
That's incredible.
Uh,
It's incredible.
Look at this one. Same thing, Fortuna. Looks pretty good. And look at this one, Endeavor. They're all giving strong signals
I
today.
sold some 3M in the fund. I'm literally selling it now.
Okay.
All right, coach. You know, this is
Yeah.
the one that took calls yesterday. And go to the page in a second.
Go.
AGI. This is a sexy stock you should have on your screen. You with me?
Yep. I'm waiting to see it.
Oh, I'm going to share my screen now. I'm not even going to punch up the quotes. I'm not going to get distracted. Let's just see if we have any questions here. Maybe I will pull up quotes. Mickey, AG did buy a mine. That Mickey,
Mickey
sugar.
C. Sugar. Yeah,
Look at this guy. I'm telling you, he's a valuable commodity. Mickey knows commodities.
See,
Sugar.
AG did buy a mine.
They did buy. No, I think AU also bought somebody. I was in a
All
gold
right.
stock. That's why, because I
Yeah.
was shorted. All right, let's
Yeah.
go to TGH. Okay. What I want to do now is for everybody to, I don't want to give the quotes, everybody write them down or go to the YouTube channel, pause it because I don't want to give too much away. Trust me, I have a plan for this, okay? Let's go back whatever 3-4 days. Let's not even go back 3-4 days. What is this? Q's haven't claimed the 100-day right there. See, let me go back here. The first one was, and I posted yesterday. Bear with me. This is all okay. AGI. This was what? 21 hours ago. Henry Z in it. He's smart, this Henry Z. AGI was bullish December. There were coach. There were no. Yesterday wasn't even a gold day, was it?
I don't know
No, they
if you.
popped from nowhere. They were taking AGI calls and they were going out, decently in this stock. If you put everybody I could. You know what I could do? How about this? One of the amenities I don't take advantage right here. AGI. Look at this. TradeGATEHub. All right, they started buying AGI yesterday.
Alamos. I've heard of Alamos.
1890.
Yeah.
Coach, you couldn't make this on Nvidia if you tried an AGI, this percentage move. All right, so there it is. AGI taking calls. We posted TradeGATEHub. We're not here to pat ourselves on the back because that's what we do. Going back to more. Meta calls off the board. Woof. Take a look at Woof. Oh, you know what? I don't want to sign in right now. All these other stocks, coach. Onion making moves. CMG, APP. These stocks, APP. It's a new breed making new highs. It doesn't really matter anymore. Nevada calls flying off the board. Look what that did.
Yeah. I mean, do you notice the theme? Everything is a call.
Yeah, Jim Cramer gave it away. Nvidia stock starts up at $1.25 at 4 in the morning. I'm up watching it. I should. I can't wait to get up in the morning. Believe me. Trust me. He's up that time too. How am I going to outperform anyone when Jim Cramer's worth 7, 8, 9 figures? He's still getting up at 4 in the morning and noticing these things. Okay.
Yeah.
If he's doing it, it's not easy. It's passion. All right. Nvidia. Nvidia went down $1. Look, hold on right here. Nvidia went down $1.
Yeah.
All right. All the smart guys will, let the weak money, Nvidia closed strong yesterday. I get it. All the weak money that, got in this morning sold because the overnight didn't work. So everybody punted at 115. Stock went to 120 today. Okay. Maybe pulling it back a little bit, but I'm saying, these high level opinions give you a reason to at least watch the stock. It could be Nvidia, it could be AGI Gold. It could be Birkenstock that I told you yesterday by my pain $2.50 ago. But these stocks have price action volume and range, whether you have a macro view or a day trading view. All right, we're here to bring it to you. Trading room again. Roblox, I'm still in it. How about this PCT? We talked about, for the past 2 days, Mickey brought it up. Nice call, PCT pure. Okay, hold on a second. I am aware that Google was imploding and maybe has a first day up. Everybody knows that I was trying to buy Oxy at the 200-day on the weekly. We get it. We're aware that Walmart is breaking a year high. All these other things that go, to pop into the top of your head. This PCT. All it took was price action, range, and volume. This was PCT. All right. Stock went from 450 to 8, basically doubled. Then closed huge.
Yeah.
This is hold on. Let's go to 30-minute. Closed yesterday at the high. 620. Went to 8. Doesn't coach. It's trading freaking 20 million shares. You know what I mean? Okay, I'm aware that Google is doing this. So let's go to the long term.
Left a gap.
Yeah, Google went from 148 to 154, and this is the long term. I get it. All right, I get Apple's here. Amazon, by the way, got upgraded to Goldman by Goldman. Amazon so far, this is it. 170, 184. Let's go to the 3-month. Let's go to the yearly. All right, there's the Amazon chart now, floating with a gap. You can 151.
Yeah, filled it. Yeah.
All right, so let's see. Microsoft, same thing. All right, I get it. But you know what? APP, the new best of breed.
Wow.
Okay, let's look at something like a Wolf that I mentioned. All right, Wolf went from a huge volume. I'm in Chewy because it Wolf, PetSmart, defunct retailer. Children's Place let it all off. Okay, this dog went from 3 to 10.
Yeah.
All right, so I get it. This is the VIX is where it is. I get GLDs breaking out, but there's something for everybody. Example for this PCT. Wolf is a bankrupt stock. Children's Place. The stock was $4 3 days ago. It sucks. Let's go to the 2-hour chart yearly. All right, there it is. So is it over? I don't know.
No, I mean, this is going to be euphoria. So you're even like a key word you just brought up. They're even where Children's Place was before it got down there. So that they could set up these squeezes and gap them down here. So now let's admit it. Children's Place is trash.
Of course it is.
And then now look at what's happening here. Okay,
Well,
so this is
I know you're leading at it's turned into a very speculative market.
yeah, it is,
with the
and
big
it
caps
could continue. It
Right.
could go on.
Yes,
Everyone's looking for an October crash, but a couple guys like Henrik and Dave were looking for a melt up into October, November, into the election. So here we go. So strong metals, strong energy, strong Children's Place. I'd call this long the world. The bubble is starting to, continue to, inflate. Everything's good except the dollar. And
I'm not sure what this means, but
maybe the banks. So
right.
when the dollar's bad, everything's good, Mike. I've seen this movie before.
No, Coach, you have to think this way. I get it.
Yeah. So,
The
hard to
Signet
fight.
Jewelers. Hold on. Signet Jewelers. They make lab diamonds now from real diamonds. Stock was 77 for the past. It traded a $10 range for the past 3 months.
Yeah.
Printed 91 today. That's it. Is it now you're wrong. Now it's binary. What do you do?
On earnings.
But it turned into an earnings gap.
That's a hell of a gap.
It is a hell of a gap. We got a comment here from this Vice Static. He said, I follow his comments, and I'll be a gentleman because he says I talk too much. That's fine. B2 Gold feels like a buyout. Seriously, a little homework, please. Can you extrapolate there, Vice Static, about that comment? I don't know if you're being facetious.
No,
literal.
B2 Gold's pretty big, so it would have to be one of the majors, and that's going on. So he has a point, maybe, but it's been acting better because it certainly did not participate in that rally from the March low. Correct, buddy?
I guess I'll let him
maybe
answer
that's
that.
why he's thinking
It's his
that.
question.
Yeah. Okay. I got a heart out
All
of
I
him.
know,
So
and I would be,
I
I
ripped
would
his
implore
I
him.
ripped his heart out.
No, it's okay. You don't have to. We're here to give an opinion, but all I would
I'm
ask for him is
kidding.
to ask his
I'm
questions in a gentlemanly
glad
manner.
to have these guys. Look, he warned me that I'd miss gold. So we have some smart viewers.
Well, they seem to warn you a lot when you do wrong and not right.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Then it's pretty quiet. No, I get, people say thank you for good calls. Um, okay, well, Fed next week. We'll see. But I think yesterday was one of the most remarkable days in the S&Ps I've seen in a long time. And decisive. And all the guy at Nvidia had to do was open his mouth, right? I mean, didn't he come out with some news that, this whatever chip it's called, potato chip was going to be, they were going to have it. It's just delayed a little bit. I bet Larry's back on the long side.
3 drives on the NASDAQ. Is that, Coach, can I give my screen back to you?
Who's 3
Astro
drives
wants,
on the NASDAQ by who's saying that?
well, Astro. Well, I'll appease him because he's talking. I
Oh,
was going to give him preps for being a gentleman. Now he says, now he's calling me fool. Now he's calling me a fool. The old fool. All right, no problem. I'm a fool.
I know that's how it is. Anyway,
A fucking rich fool. That's what I am.
you know what, Mike? Everyone should be as foolish in the market as you are. That's
Yeah.
all I could say. I rest my case.
Here we go. UNG highs, my last US dollar highs, USO highs.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see if Europe closes.
It's
Coach, do you have anything to add?
energy, man. Energy now. So, this inflation victory is letting the inflation genie out of the bottles. You have grains going, things that were cheap, natural gas. I'd look at natural gas stocks. You have any on the books?
SU, RRC. I don't have any. RRC, nice move.
Yeah, that
27
looks
day.
good. Yeah, that's
Swin,
nice.
Swin,
Yeah,
nice move. That's
yeah,
RRC. I like this R. Listen, RRC is the one. That's
yeah,
the
that looks
sexy.
pretty
That's
good.
the Nvidia of the group, in my opinion.
All right, thanks for sharing that symbol with people. Buy breaks.
All right, let's look. Anything's moving now. Here we go. I just saw something in the back here you might like. Let's go to Jesus. There you go. You might not listen. Like I said, you're not gonna have. I said it this morning. I'm in Apache, XLE, APA, XLE. You know about Apache. That
Yeah,
when you excited me when you said it was like that TLT call that time.
yeah,
Oxy and Exxon. Exxon. Where are they going?
yeah.
Page of Exxon. AAP
Okay,
calls. I'm in that.
yeah.
Advanced Auto Parts. Ooh, that's nice. All right. Exxon, December 120s, 500,000.
That's
Exxon
wise
page.
guys.
Not
Yeah,
real. Well, this is what Jesus says. Right now is at 11:30. We'll paraphrase. Not really any no appetite in any of them in particular, but a few energy names seeing some buying. Beep Oxy. All right, why not? So you
yeah.
buy Oxy is the one that we targeted off the 200-day weekly. I'll show more later. Exxon insider buying needs no introductions. Actually holding up the best. British Petroleum, I get if you want to diversify. BP, it's not a big bet,
Hey,
but
if you
somebody's
buy
going into.
BP, can you buy it where it's priced in British pounds?
Oh, come on, Coach. What type of question is that? How do I know? You know what I mean? I don't even.
I'm just saying you get the currency kick too. That's all.
All right, I'll have an answer for that. You know what?
That's
Surf's
all
Up
right.
will give you an answer to that later.
All right. Thank you, sir.
EP, more energy.
I bet Mickey knows.
I bet you Astro Gumbo knows.
Tesla bearish wise guy action. Okay. Anyway,
Dwayne Collins. Who's Dwayne
anyway,
Collins?
I think your best trade was having the feel that the precious metals were about to do something big yesterday. That was a great call because that's the biggest move on the board, Mike.
Fucking Coach, I called you at home at like 7:30 p.m. Eastern. I didn't know what to do, but it was good call. You put me in it.
Yeah, that was a call. That was a call. So
BP.
nice
I
work.
got to write it down. It is what it is. It's not a barn burner. But if
Yeah,
BP's taking calls, it doesn't mean everybody go all in into BP. If they're Nevada, if Nvidia is taking a bunch of calls, it
yeah.
doesn't mean
Spread it.
necessarily go all in Nvidia. You might want to spread out to some other either
Yeah,
tech stocks. You know what I mean? Branch out a
yeah.
little bit.
Yeah. Don't, Alexis asked for some type of boxing metaphor
Yeah,
with
yes, me
trading.
too.
And I said, boxers don't have to win by knockouts. They can just score points and have good defense and have a victory. And traders don't have to try and hit home run balls. They can just grind it out and make money and have good risk management. That's how they're the same. You don't have to swing for the fences. Take it from me, someone who's, tried a few Babe Ruths in my career. All right, App, Joe Kunkel.
Right, listen, the guy's smooth. He's a pro, he gets it, and he does the same thing. We're doing no different. Everybody's, listen, coach. Everybody's chasing the same things.
Yeah.
Okay. It's let Google settle out like the chart. Amazon's in the gap. Woof, PLCE, we're all jumping on the same things. It's a matter of who gets in last and for or in time. I get it. It's what I do.
Okay, buddy. Nice work. Thanks for keeping people informed with all your posting, and you too, Alexis. The content in the room is top notch.
We appreciate that, coach. I mean, listen, but we had five spy bearish. All right, this is the thing. Let me, and I will finish, and I know it's a redundant statement for me. Okay, we have a new Roy who posted this morning. Our approved and highly vetted crypto trader, garnering 76 views. Bravo, Roy. Please go back and watch that. High level. I mean, we don't take on anybody to take on it. It took us this long, so we have a crypto situation now going. So go back and watch Coach's video. We all give high level opinions. Doing 3 videos a day now. Crypto Coach gives you the 9. The setup. I want to say basically I tell you how to trade the setup outside of the macro cryptos and macro movers. My job is to take money from the market. I'm not going to lie. So we're here to, like I said, I don't have a better system. Roy doesn't have a better system, nor does Coach. Our point is, when you're not going to be short of financial instruments or ideas here, it's for you to develop your own style, maybe an amalgamation of high-level opinions or trades or setups, whatever it may be. And we're here to take, opinions and questions to make that happen sooner than later. Like I said, I'm not pontificating. It's like I said, we sit down for the meal. I'm not telling you to eat with your hands or chopsticks, or maybe if that's your culture, that's fine. It's basically a fork, spoon, knife, and a plate. Option flow, trend, volume, and range. That's what we do here.
Okay.
I hope I didn't make anybody insensitive to eat some chopsticks or with their hands. I eat with my hands too. You know, I'm Italian.
Yeah, manja. Eat, enjoy. So
all right,
everyone,
we're good?
everyone, Mike and I'll wrap it up tomorrow with our individual live streams. Mike and I'll wrap it up. Any other questions before we go? 19250.
Well, I don't know. I'm gonna for the next. I'm gonna. My life is right now on pause because I'm not. BTG feels like a buyout, and really. Do you do a little homework, please?
Look
I
at
don't understand
Dwayne.
what that means. Stocks got every other gold is flying. Is Newmont a buyout? Is AGI a buyout?
No,
Just because it's up, is it a buyout?
No, Newmont's too big. They're the buyers,
Well, I'm being
not the buyout.
facetious. You know what I mean?
Yeah, okay. And anyway, Dwayne must be participating in natural gas. He looked excited in there. So, all right, we're doing our job
All
and
right,
doing
so
our
we'll leave
best.
it here. Oils are taking some flow.
Yeah.
Let these other stocks rest a little bit. I actually think like a Woof or a Children's Place is kind of uh, a little bit more of a tell of what the market's going to do. Maybe Nevada settles into a range. I don't think Microsoft or Amazon are going to implode either way. So maybe if these stocks keep going, it'll say that there's a little less speculation out of the market. And, you have to look at the environment for the day that will lead you to maybe want to take positions and maybe some macro stocks or BP or Exxon. So listen, I'll paraphrase again. maybe the smart money has been made by 11:30 a.m. Let everything rest out. We'll do a little bit more homework, post some call activity, and we'll go from there.
Okay. Maybe Paul will give everyone a half to save his job.
Well, fine, that's all right.
Yeah. All right. So that's all I have to say.
I got it too. Thanks for being in the room.
All
I'll
right.
try to do better tomorrow.
Don't just count your pips, count your blessings. If you're in here and you're looking at markets, you're in better shape than 80% of the people out there. Don't forget that. Adios, Mike.
That was a great, did you remember that, Surf's Up? That was a great trading analogy. I'm going to use that for boxing. I got it though. Cheers, everyone.
All right.
In the room.
Adios. See ya.
Thanks, coach.
See ya.